Independent Hoops here with Burke County High School. Coach, if you would, for the CSRA fans, take a minute to introduce yourself, introduce the guys that you got here with us today.
Purvis Dukes, Burke County High School. I have with me today my leading scorer from last year, Takeevan Hires, be a 6'1" senior guard, and then my second leading scorer, Kente Gross. Two really good players. First team all-region guys, so hopefully we'll get some work out of them this year.
Absolutely. Sounds like you're going to have some good senior leadership for this year's squad. With today being the first day of, Georgia high school basketball, what can you expect, what can we expect out of this year's team?
This year's team, we're just going to try to build off everything we did last year. I was sharing with Chad earlier, we're going to be us. We're going to be solid. We're going to play good defense. We're going to take good shots. And hopefully in the end we'll be there. Last year right there we were about 40 seconds from being in the Final Four. And that's kind of drove our off-season stuff. Guys have really gotten after it and accepted the challenges. It's not been easy on them.
Yeah.
But, winning, like I tell them, winning comes hard and there's some responsibility that comes with it. Yeah. And we got two young men that have done a great job of leading us in the off-season. So hopefully it'll pay off. Nice.
Hires, you mentioned, coming off of a year where you led them in scoring. What was, take us through like your off season? Were you big into travel ball, or during your development, what were you really focused on? To come back as a senior this year and turn it up a notch.
I played for a local team called Jeremy Ballers, and I did pretty good too. So she carry on.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. I guess same thing for you, Kay. Like, kind of talk to us about the summer for you and the development process.
I played for a local team in Augusta Flames, but I really like summer league, high school summer league more than travel ball because it really give you more high school feeling. Might make you feel like you're already in the season type, but you're not yet. But it get you prepared more than travel ball season.
Nice. Okay. Guys, you got some stuff you want to jump in here with?
Yeah, Coach. He got a new region this year. You got some talented Savannah teams in that region.
Yes.
I know that doesn't change your ultimate goal as a coach, but what kind of new challenges does that bring along with it?
Well, I think the biggest thing, as I share with everyone, let's just be honest. Augusta plays good basketball. Savannah plays good basketball. So we're just trading one date for the next date, and we took a look at that. That's a challenge. That's what we do, and that's why I said we just got to be us and find a way in the end to be there. And unfortunately, the last 6 or 7 years we've been there. So we just got to try to figure out how to take the next step, and that's kind of been our goal in the preseason. You're talking about last year, Elite 8. 2 years before that, Sweet 16. So we got to figure out what are our next steps, and so we're gonna take the challenges as they come.
Coach, we media types, we kind of think about like stories and themes, if you will, and kind of like you're, as you say, trading from an Augusta region to a Savannah region, but we'll always, the CSRA, we look at that as like one big thing, and Waynesboro and Burke County is a central part of that big group of towns and counties and states.
Yes.
And CSRA basketball is really on fire right now, and you've been here for a long time. We actually had Coach Thomas in here a little while ago,
really?
And Ricky Moore, and we did a fun little interview, and so I'm in nostalgia mode, and you've been here for that long as well. You've seen it over the decades.
Yes.
Talk about CSRA basketball, how Burke County fits into it, and also just like the state of it compared to how it's been when it's at its highest points over the decades.
Well, I think CSRA basketball right now is definitely on the rise. I think when you talk about the state of Georgia, you got most of your better teams are right out of the Augusta area. And when we start talking about Augusta area, you talk about the Butlers, you talk about the Grove Towns, you talk about the Thompsons of the world, even as far as Waco. I mean, guys have been solid, and it's a good core of coaches, and all of us are kind of tight-knit. We compete, but also in the off season we go out and have wings or just call each other and throw a lot of stuff off each other to try to get better. And I think that in itself says a lot about CSRA basketball. And when you talk about players, it's players all around this area.
I was struck by, everybody, we all talk about there happened to be 4 state champions out of here last year. Butler goes to, the championship game, and you guys are another. I can't even count how many teams went to the Elite Eight, and you guys are one of them.
Right. And, again, we talk about just that competitive nature and guys wanting to be better. And it drives you. It drives your stuff every day. You can't rest and say we've made it because you haven't. When you're resting, someone else is working. And we got a group of guys that have embraced. We're going to get after it. You're going to win some, you're going to lose some. But, the one thing we like to do is be consistent. We like to put a quality product out there, and we hold our guys accountable.
Absolutely. I was going to say one thing maybe for the players, and I want you guys to kind of get involved a little bit too, because, you guys are seniors and 2 of the better players in the area, arguably top 5, top 10, depending on who's ranking. So, for the younger fans that are going to be watching this, they want to get an inside look into your mind. What are some of your goals and expectations for this year and then going forward? I know this is going to be a pivotal year for you guys, especially if you're planning to play college basketball. So, what are you looking to get out of, I guess I would say the next 10 to 12 months of your life?
My goal is really just when I play basketball, when I think about going to the next level or going to college or after college, I just always tell myself not to give up on it. I always keep my head on straight. Or when I'm slacking, I always tell myself we need to pick it up. I take accountability for myself as I take it for my team too.
Right.
It's a mindset. You got to keep the same mentality. But you can't have no childish mentality. It's as the years go on, you gotta grow. You can't stay the same person. You gotta change. And it's a lot coming with change. Getting yelled at, wanting to give up, all that. But that's just what comes with it. That's what makes you a better person, a better player, better all around.
I'll tell you what, I like y'all's shirts. What kind of shirt do you want to be wearing next year this time? I see that Elite Eight
State championship.
Yeah. You said 40 seconds away, right, Coach? Yeah.
From getting in the Final Four, we're playing Beach. It's a great game, and they take the lead late. And we get a steal with about 40 seconds to go, where we can go and lay it up, and we turn it over, and we got the foul, and then losing that game by 4 points. But, right there.
We definitely appreciate you guys stopping by. I think this year's going to be a big-time year for you guys. We'll be following you along the way, and good luck, man. We definitely respect you guys. Thank you guys for coming.
We definitely appreciate y'all having us here, guys.
Yes, sir.
And anytime y'all in Burke, just give me a yell. I promise you I'll take care of you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
On the sideline,
I'll get you whatever you need.
baseline,
Yeah. All the access.